Hello everybody, Toti back for channel Seraphim for another Scars of Mirrodin block draft 8-4. And let's see what do we have here. I see a Vault Charge that I would like. I see a Master Splicer that I would like. And those are pretty much the two cards that I am considering first picking. Then after that probably would be something like a Glisiscorn or a Sickle Slicer or Slash Panther to go for a colorless option. And I would say after that we have a Parasitic Implant. Or possibly a Vapor Snag. Yeah, this is even much lower. Anyway, I'm going to take the Vault Charge here. The Master Splicer is pretty good, but I like this a bit better. Cause yeah, you can never go wrong with removal and splashable one of that, so I will go with that. And I will follow it up with, I guess, an Artillerize. Someone took a common, as all three uncommons in the rare are here. Pretty bad pack, actually. The question is what they took. I'm not really aware of any common run that has Artillerize and Vault Charge in it, so I don't think it's something like a Vault Charge. So that means picking Artillerize should be pretty safe. Could be a Grim Affliction, could be, well, a number of other things like a Pith Driller or Porcelain Legionnaire or many of those cards. But I'm just going to take the Artillerize here because it goes with my first pick and it's a nice red card. And. So, a couple of nice removal spells so far. Followed up by interesting. I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4 picks that I'm considering here. Glisiscorn is probably the most powerful card in the pack. Apostle's Blessing is, as well with Gremlin Mine, two less powerful options but are colorless, which is always nice. And then Beast Within is good, but I think I'd rather have a Glisiscorn. So I think it's really between Glisiscorn and one of the colorless cards. And I think the best colorless cards out of these two are a Gremlin Mine. I've seen a couple of Apostle's Blessing, at least one so far. I could even wheel one of those. The question is, do I want to take a Glisiscorn? I think I do, just because it's the most powerful card in the pack. Might be correct to grab this just to say colorless, but just this early I'm going to go with a more powerful card and just pick that. And now I'm kind of punished because I'm seeing Chancellor of the Annex. I mean, this guy isn't amazing, but he's pretty decent. Probably better than Leeching Bite, which is the next best option, I think. I mean, I could grab a Refugee to stay in red, but that doesn't seem good at all. This guy isn't that great without blue. So it's really Leeching Bite versus Chancellor of the Annex. And interesting. Fourth pick Chancellor of the Annex. That has to mean something. I think I just have to grab that because I mean fourth pick is pretty big sign that white might be open. I don't know, don't really want to, even though I passed the Master Splicer, I don't think I can pass up on a sign like this. So I'm gonna grab that. Yeah. Now I kind of wish I took that Leeching Bite because I'm seeing a second one here. So, a bit unfortunate on the green front because I just passed a Leeching Bite and I did pass another Glisiscorn in the first pack. Although I did also pass a Master Splicer. I think actually it would have been in my best intentions there to just pass the Chancellor and maybe get the guy to our left in white with this and the Master Splicer. I don't know. I think I'm still taking the Leeching Bite here just because it's the most powerful card in the pack. I could take like a Kiln Walker, but that doesn't really do much for me. I'll just take a Leeching Bite. And I guess the best card in the pack is a Deceiver Exarch, but I'm not gonna grab that. I'm just gonna... I can get a Forced Worship to go with like my 2 green, 2 red, 2 white plan. But I think I'll just grab the Slash Panther, which I'm probably gonna play regardless of my color, so it's a more safe pick. And here I can pick up an Apostle's Blessing or a Mutagenic Growth. I think I like the Apostle's Blessing a bit better, even though it is possible that we might wheel one of those that we saw in the previous packs. It's a bit unlikely though, because I don't know how many good cards. It was early in the pack, so it's a possibility. But I still like the Blessing more than the Mutagenic Growth, so I'm going to pick that. I'll follow it up with another Slash Panther, which is fine. Not exciting, but fine. And here I can grab a Viridian Betrayers, which is not super exciting. This is my original pack. I did not wheel anything too exciting. Immolating Soul Eater could be decent actually if we make kind of a really aggressive red deck. Which this could be. We have 2 Slash Panthers already. We can maybe go into whitish or something really aggressive, so it's really between the Soul Eater and the Shrine of Piercing Vision. I think I'll grab the Soul Eater on the off chance that I do end up with one of those super aggressive decks. I think it's not really probable, but I mean, I don't lose out on much, just a Shrine of Piercing Vision. And nothing I really want here. I guess I'll just grab that. Respect is not super exciting. Just grab one of those. And again, nothing here I really want. I'll grab a Furnace Camp just because. I'm gonna hide it though. I don't want any of these. I'll just take the Defensive Strike. Basically the same thing. And that here. So pretty unexciting, and we are undefined on a secondary color. I mean, we are undefined in any colors really, so we can pick pretty much anything here. We have a couple of Slash Panzer. Would be nice to end up in red, though these are splashable cards anyway. Green, we have a couple of cards that we can splash as well if we want to. We'll see what Mirrodin Besieged gives us. And it gives us a Green Sun Zenith, which is fine, but Into the Core is better. Green Sun Zenith is okay, but as I learned from my previous drafts, it only searches up green dudes, and I don't have very many of those right now. Aside that, other options would be, I guess, a Nicker Wellspring, Divine Offering, but I don't really wanna, or rather I'm not really sure if I'm into white, so I'll just grab an Into the Core here. It's pretty decent. And follow it up with a Burn the Impure, because why not? Guy to our right took, sorry, to our left took a rare here, which again doesn't say much. There's a Pistol Sledge, which is pretty good. Spread the Sickness and Blight Widow as the next best cards. If this weren't here, I think I'd just grab a Piston Sledge to kind of hedge my bets, because it will be good in any color combination. And I guess the best card in the pack after this is the Blight Widow. Yeah. For us, it's the Burn the Impure and not really close. Here we can go for a Nova Resistor, but that's not too great. I'll just grab a Skinwing, which is pretty decent. Not much in the way of green. A decent black card is probably the best card in the pack after the Skinwing, or even possibly better than the Skinwing if we were black, but yeah, Skinwing it will be. Not much I really expect to wheel out of that pack. And not much I am getting here. I think I'm gonna actually grab the Concussive Bolt. There, I mean, there is this one deck that is basically super aggro with these dudes, the Slash Panther, Concussive Bolts, and kind of red Metalcraft. Just really aggressive with these cards, and I think we might want to try it out, see how it works. In that case, also decent for us would be the Accorder Paladin if we want to go into white for it. But we wheel on Mirror, we'll be happy, but we will most probably not wheel it. Gonna grab that Concussive Bolt there then. And here there's not much for us really. Can grab a Sphere of the Suns, which I guess is decent if we are splashing anything. Otherwise I can get like a Dino, but I don't think that's a pick for us. I think I'm just grabbing the Sphere of the Suns. Could also try to grab an Ardent Recruit and make like a Metalcrafty deck. But I think the Sphere of the Suns will just better. It turns on Metalcraft, we want to go that route for the Concussive Bolt. And it helps us splash green for these things if we actually want to, so I'm going to grab that. And here we actually don't really want anything of this. I think we'll just grab that Mirror. There's nothing else we really want. Crush, I guess, is a cyber card, but I'd rather have the Mirror. Here, I guess it's just the Ogre Resistor. Yeah, we don't have so many 4s right now, so Ogre Resistor should be fine for us. Although there was one in the opening pack that could wheel, although there weren't many red cards with it, so I kind of doubt it. It's better than the Kuldotha Ringleader, and Gorvassel would be fine if we had something to... sorry, if we kind of knew we were white, which it looks like we're not going to be, so I'm going to grab the Resistor. And here, it's really between Metallic Mastery and the Accorder Paladin, or maybe a Master's Call. I think I'll just take the Accorder Paladin in the case we actually end up in white. Same thing here. I mean, I could actually grab a Nested Ghoul, but I'm gonna grab this and try to draft that super aggro Metalcraft deck, because why not? Could grab a Grass Squire, but I don't think that does so much. I think I'm just... Well, I mean, I have a Skin Wing and that's about it. So Brass Squire or Koth's Courier, really. Guess I'll take a Brass Squire. We don't have any 3s. Well, the Courier was also a 3, so I don't know. I guess I can try this. In this kind of deck, it could be decent. Sure, I'll take Golem, I guess. Another one of these. So I guess we can try to make this deck work. So our priority here is to grab something in the Metalcraft variety. So I'm gonna hide these green cards, because I don't think we're gonna be playing those. And yeah, let's try to draft that deck, see how that works out. I would think not really great, but yeah. Actually, Glinthawk Isle, there we go, is pretty decent in that kind of deck. The super aggro, Metalcrafty attacking deck. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that. There is also the possibility of grabbing a Silverback Replica and playing our green cards, because I mean we will probably see some white and some green in this pack. I don't think so much red, but white and green we should see, because we saw some of that in the first pack. But at the moment we have all these kind of aggressive cards that I want to try to make that aggressive deck I was talking about. Also, I never really drafted it, so there we go. And I think, well, we have quite a few options here. I don't think the Palladium Mirror is the card we want here. I think it's really either a Mirror or a Kemba Skyguard. I think we can wheel that Sky... Well, it's the only white card, so I'm not really sure. I think we just take an Iron Mirror here, and then hope that a white drafter picks a gold mirror over a Kemba's Kyleguard and that we wheel this. I think this will be better in our deck because we kind of want Metalcraft for these guys and where is it, the Concussive Bolt? So I'm gonna actually grab the Iron Mirror. Again, this would have been green, good in green, but I'm sticking to this deck right now. And here I can either go for an off-color mirror or this kind of not so greatish guy. I think I have enough twos now, so I'll just go for this guy, I guess. If we get Metalcraft, would be pretty decent as a fatty, hasty guy. So I'm gonna grab him. And we have two options that we really want. We really want that Axe and we really want that Glint Hawk. The question is, which one do we want more? Which one do we want more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 artifacts. I think we actually want the Darksteel Axe more. We only have 10 artifacts, so we want to grab a couple more. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 10. So yeah, we definitely want to grab that axe here because we need some artifacts. And as much as I would love that replica, I just can't pass Shatter here, so I'm going to grab that. And it's a Panic Spellbomb or an off-color mirror. I think the Spellbomb will go better with our deck, not allowing one dude to block, getting our guys through, and even sacrificing to artillerize and giving us as a Metalcraft, so I'm gonna grab that. Not much for us here. I'll just pick... this could be decent, but I'll pick a Mirror Galvanizer. I think that's acceptable. Just an artifact that we might want. And this guy is not super exciting, but maybe we just want him. I don't think so, but maybe. Otherwise it's a Necrogen Sensor. Yeah, I think the sensor might be a bit better than the Mem Knight. Like, we can sacrifice it afterwards to the artillerize. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Nothing for us here. I'm not gonna pick up a Golden Foundry. Either the rare or the trick that we'll never play. I guess it could be kind of annoying against us. Although Taint Strike would probably be more annoying to play against. So this, and I did not wield that Skyguard. This is pretty useless for us. Well, actually we have an axe. I'm gonna pick it. I doubt I'll end up playing it, but who knows. I only have 2 equipment. 3 now. So I guess the rare. Nah, that's not... well, it's a 2-1 for 2. Nah, I guess this guy is more annoying against us. Not gonna play the 2-1 for 2 anyway. Sanguinate we also don't want to play against, so... yeah. So this is our extremely awkward deck here. I promise, if I actually lose again with one of these decks, this is my last attempt to play a red-white Metalcraft deck. So we have to cut quite a few cards here. What is our artifact count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it's not the best. I don't think I want to cut any artifacts then. So let's see then. You guys all go in. Not. Yeah, I guess you go in. Don't know about this guy. Don't think the golem is gonna make it. So that's 25 already. We only have one mirror, so I think we want to play 17 lands. That's 25 and without this guy. 12 dudes. It's not the best. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 artifacts. So I definitely don't want to cut an artifact. Gonna get removal and tricks stuff here. And other cards. Okay. I don't think this guy is good. Not in our deck at least, so I'm gonna cut him. Then I need to cut one more card, which could very well be the Chancellor of the Annex, although I don't really want to cut a 5/6 flyer, so I won't. Could cut a Concussive Bolt, but this seems like a decent finisher. Don't really want to cut any of our removals. Don't really want to cut any of our artifacts, although Necrogen Sensor is kind of meh. A Yoga Resistor? Nah, that's decent. So still have 13 artifacts, eh? I guess it's fine. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures that are not artifacts. We have 11 creatures only. That seems kind of low for a beatdown deck. I don't think Sphere of the Suns really accelerates us into anything. Maybe a Slash Panther. Seems pretty bad. I think I'll just take that out. Although Necrogen Sensor is also not exciting. But I don't want to take out 2 artifacts. The Brass Choir is pretty bad. We only have these 2 things for it. I guess it could be worse. Do I want both of these? I guess I do. 11 creatures, eh? Well, 12 with this. I think we'll just give this a shot. Let's see how this works out. So 11-6. I don't think so. I guess 10-7 to 9-8, even 9-8 I think. Because we have not so many double reds, and we have a red mirror, and we have things that we want to cast on turn 1 and triple white things, so 9-8 it is. And I'm gonna submit this and see how it works out. See you in round 1.